Are you wondering how you can be seen as the authority in your industry when you're constantly overwhelmed with everything it takes to be a business owner now? So that includes social media, HR, scheduling posts, content creation, client work, you name it, it's on you. And have no idea of how to make it work? Well, if so, this video is for you. I'm Nicole and I'm a brand strategist and I help online entrepreneurs become more visible through books and YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into today's content. So what is authority and why is it so important in business? Business authority means that you are highly respected and people see you as the industry leader in your field. Long story short, what this all equates to is more money for you. If you're seen as the authority in your field, you can eventually charge more and people are going to be willing to pay for that simply because you have that expertise. Right now, if you're a solopreneur or even have a small team, you're probably doing a lot within your business. Like I said, content creation, client work, HR, everything that goes along with business. So you really don't have the time to figure out how to stand out from your competition to be seen as the authority in your niche. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to break down a simple 3-part framework in order to help you be seen as the authority in your industry. Pretty simple, but if you want the actual full version, you can go to my website, studio822/amplify your brand, and you can watch the full masterclass where I break down all 3 pieces of this framework in super detail. And you're going to want to bring notes. Actually, you're going to want to take notes and make sure you have a notebook and a pen ready because it gets into super detail depending on what type of business model you have, depending on what services or products that you're selling, and it's something that you're not going to want to miss. So go ahead and click the link below if you want to watch the full masterclass on these 3 pieces of framework to help you be seen as the authority in your industry. All right, step number 1 is to actually plan. Not planning is like having a hungry family and you all jump into the car. No one knows what they want to eat. All they know is that they're hungry. So someone wants Chinese, someone wants Mexican, someone wants Italian, someone wants burgers. So you guys are just driving around the city trying to figure out where you're going to stop and eat because you're all starving. You finally decide on a restaurant. Get there, eat. Yes, you've finally eaten and you're no longer hungry, but at some point, someone at the table is probably not satisfied simply because that whatever you guys ended up at was not their first choice. So, with that being said, you do not want to not have a plan because not having a plan, you're just driving around, wasting gas, being hungry, starving yourself, and not having a clear path to what you want. And maybe that was actually burgers instead of Chinese. Don't post on a zillion social media sites expecting someone to reach out to you and want to buy your services or products simply because you spammed a Facebook group or something. So instead, plan to write a strategic short book that will help lead people up your value ladder into your higher ticket services and products. This book is not only going to be a catalyst for leads and sales in your business, but it's also going to help you create more content and not have to reinvent the wheel every time you're actually trying to create content for other social media platforms. Step 2 is to actually launch. When people talk about writing a book and launching their book, they either talk about just going ahead and publishing it on Amazon and hoping that someone will see their book and buy it and then become a customer, or it's actually putting that book on their website among all the other things that they have and not even really having a plan. So sticking that book on their website and actually even worse, giving it away as a free lead magnet and expecting people to purchase from them later on with their higher value services and products. Does not work this way. Neither one of these options is going to position you as the expert nor lead more leads and sales into your business. When I talk about launching a book, I'm actually talking about creating a book funnel to sell your book through. I talk all about this concept in my book, Write a Book, Build a Brand, and I actually show you how to do this step by step in my course, Amplify Your Brand. When done correctly, you can cultivate a group of raving fans that are ready to purchase from you pretty much anything that you put out in the future. Drop me the comment raving fans below if you want this in your business. All right, we're at step 3. Step 3 is the traffic. And I told you that I don't like putting things on Amazon simply because there's a lot of competition and a lot of books are published day in and day out. And it's highly unlikely that your book is going to be seen by your ideal audience and your ideal client. So with that being said, how are you actually going to get traffic to that book? The traffic is going to come from, you guessed it, YouTube. And so you might think that YouTube has the same type of competition that Amazon does, but it's actually very different. So while you can go on to Amazon and you can search for things, the thing about Amazon is that it's platform specific. And yes, you may be able to see a couple things pop up on Google, but YouTube is actually the second largest search engine in the world, and you can easily sell your book through those videos that you create on YouTube at any given time, 24/7. Depending on what people are searching for and looking for, they will see your book, and then on top of that, they will see your videos. And then on top of that, they'll start watching your videos and watching 1 or 2 or 3 and start scrolling and going through all your videos actually. And then to them, you have become the authority in your niche because you have this authority. They searched for something, they saw you on Google, they saw you on YouTube, they saw that you had a book. When you talk about your book and showcase your expertise on YouTube, you are not just posting on a random social media platform and having your post lost within a couple hours or a couple days. You are posting on a search engine, meaning that you are going to get people looking at your videos, looking at everything weeks, months, and years to come. So this is what we all want in business. We want to have longevity. What ends up happening when you have the proper plan, when you have the proper launch, when you have the proper traffic, is that you're going to get more leads coming into your business, you're going to get more sales, you're going to start making more profit, things are going to be more consistent for you simply because you have these 3 pieces together. But there is one more thing I left out. So yes, plan, launching, and traffic, they are all super important, but there's just one more thing that you're going to need to pull all of this off. That one thing that you're going to need is consistency. So it's not going to be overnight that you write your book. It's not going to be overnight that you create a book funnel. It's not going to be overnight that you actually start and launch your YouTube channel, or if you already have a YouTube channel, actually have the proper messaging and record the proper videos for your audience. It is going to take consistency to do all 3 of these things. And I actually go over all this in my course, Amplify Your Brand. And I talk about writing that book, creating that book funnel, actually getting up and running on YouTube to bring that traffic into your business. So that way you'll have those consistent leads and sales for many months, many years to come. So the amazing thing about YouTube is that you only need to produce 4 videos per month in order to make this all work. And like I said, I talk about all of this in my signature course, Amplify Your Brand. And in addition to that, I have the full masterclass on the framework for you actually becoming that authority in your field in 90 days or less. So if you're interested in checking out the masterclass or the course, make sure you click on the link below, studio822/Amplify Your Brand. And I really hope that this was helpful for you and you got some ideas from what it actually takes to be seen as the authority in your niche. And if you have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next one.